Welcome back to another episode of Eagles Weekly. Here are your hosts, Brett, Haas, Mac, and Jack. How we feeling, fellas?
Welcome back to Eagles Weekly, episode 40. What's up, Trevor? What's up, Mac? What's up, Jack? How we doing, fellas?
What's up, Trevor? Yeah, I'm doing good, guys. How you doing? Interesting couple days we've had, for sure.
Jack, what's up, Trevor?
I was pretty down last night, but got a nice chuckle out of that press conference today, so feeling a bit better.
Whew. Glorious press conference.
That
Thanks
press conference was unreal.
Making it go viral today.
I had to do it. As soon as I got caught wind, I guess you could say, of what happened at said press conference, I just knew that I had to put it out there for other people. It was way too funny not to share with the entire world. I mean, we talked about it off air. They played it on the radio. It's on a Barstool post or article or whatever you want to call it. That's going to be the new going out to lunch.
Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely. Bill's had some mini outbursts before. There's nothing new. They call him like Teapot Bill or whatever. I saw that.
Yeah, Teapot. Yeah.
But man, going at Mike for a very fair question, questioning his merits as a BC alumni. Like,
yeah,
what the hell is that about? That was crazy.
Should we start the show off with the clip?
I think we need to do a reaction to it. Yeah, I think you need to throw it up for the people that don't know what happened today, because this to me, Brett, was like the Adazio moment of him being like, "It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to come together, and it's going to be beautiful."
This was Bill's moment. So yeah, why don't you play it for the fans?
Let's do it.
Wondering, do you have a message for the fans? Obviously, losing to Notre Dame Catholic,
look at his face,
school rival, 1-8 now in the season. BC. I've heard from a lot of fans. They're just really
I'm really glad. You know, I'm glad you're down. I'm not down. Nobody's down. We're fighting. We're competing. You know, it's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. Like, you show up like once a month or something like that. You come in here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know what year you graduated from BC, but this is a program that we're building. Okay. Nobody here's down. We're positive. We're going to show up and play our asses off against SMU. You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is
like the
and do what you want to do. We're not down. The sun is up, and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor?
The sun is up. Forgot about that part.
Oh my God, dude! The sun is up.
The sun will come up. Come on,
Mike is down. The sun is up. What's up, Trevor?
Ooh. What year did you graduate? Thing.
Yeah, well, I didn't understand. Like,
I didn't understand that.
With the Brown, like
yeah.
Major stray there.
Bill was just unhinged today, man. It was unhinged. It's crazy because this is the first press conference I think I missed in a while. But you got to give it. Mike Gualtieri asked the question. Trevor got some comments as well, and then our buddy Graham over there at SI also got some comments today, and
got some flack.
It was a glorious press conference for people in online media, and I think, that's just kind of where BC football is at right now. This is a representation of kind of the frustration clearly that Bill's having to deal with, and but man, there's some one-liners there that's going to carry for the rest of the season.
That might be the highlight of the season.
Unfortunately, I think you might be right.
So far.
I'd take that moment over beating Fordham in August for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and it's so funny because it's like Mike's trying to get like, something for the fan base that's obviously mad, and Bill's like, none of us are upset. It's like, yeah, well, not asking about you.
Yeah.
Not asking about you.
Look at that face on the screen. You tell me that doesn't scream positive vibes to you? The face that Bill's making right now, like, well, like I totally am okay with like a snappy coach, like giving yelling like answers or whatever, but like you kind of got a little personal there with Mike, which I really didn't appreciate. Like Mike's a better man than me. Like I don't know if I could have taken like those kind of personal attacks from a 1-8 football coach making $5 million a year. Like that's I think a lot of people that clip's gonna go like a bit viral. I'm sure most people like tend to take the coach's side over the media side, but I just didn't think that was very, very becoming of Bill or becoming of like an NFL football coach at all. Like he's like screaming and whining like a baby, basically. Oh, like why are you down? Why are you down? You come in here, once a month, whatever. Like Bill, you're 1-8. You're 1-8. You're making all this money. You're giving the same fucking answers every week, saying, "Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know." Like yada yada yada. And then all of a sudden, you get mad when someone asks about like, what do you say to like the fan base that's obviously feeling down, being 1-8? Like, come on, man. Like, yeah. So not a fan of that answer at all from Bill.
It's been so interesting looking at the reactions to this because obviously, some fans are like, they're not that big a fan of the media itself, obviously, like reporters in general. So it's been interesting to see that people have also taken his side and been like, yeah, go coach. Because, not people don't trust the media. People aren't the biggest fan of reporters and everything. It's just, I texted Mike after I saw this because I was unable to make.
That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing?
Sorry.
Oh, dude.
What's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor? What's up, Trevor? Shout out Trevor Haas to the Globe. Oh my God. Dude, I've asked that.
That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor? And I don't even think you can hear it, but let me see if you can hear the very end of it because you'll hear Trevor. Ready?
My message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How do you respond to that? How you doing?
He just told you how he's doing. He's all positive and sunshine. The sun's out. Bill's doing great. What do you mean? How's he doing? Bill's doing awesome.
Bill's doing awesome. Mike.
He doesn't care 1-8. He's positive. He's great.
Mike's the gloomy Gus in this whole situation.
Dude, I literally was texting Mike though, and I was saying how like I think I've asked this question probably a million times to Bill at this point in the season, like how like what are your message to the fans? And just I don't know. It's the end of the day, Bill's going to to get the message across the fans. He's gonna obviously reporters are just gonna have to take it and do their job, but. Yeah, this is another level today. I don't know. AJ, that's exactly what I said, man. It'll come together. It'll come together and it'll be beautiful. That is exactly what we got today. It was.
And then we have another AJ.
And the sun is
anecdote.
Out.
He did get asked about working on running the football. So I mean, yeah, he got us. He got us good questions. Besides that. Because I can't believe he's. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm just saying he probably got it. He got his weekly dose of softballs that I'm sure he appreciates after a tough one like that.
Then the Graham one is shitty too.
Yeah, Graham got.
All Graham was saying. Graham's like, hey, like we're kind of rivals with them now. Like, what's up? And he's just like. I don't know. And he's like, well, it started in the Fenway Bowl. I wasn't here for the fucking Fenway Bowl. Like, whoa. I know you weren't.
Yeah,
Only
Bill
been here
said
for 18 months.
this is the
only
second year of the program. Does he know that it existed before him? Does he know that? I'm not sure he does.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the history of not even the history. It was like 2 years ago. We're at the Fenway Bowl in Boston, supposed to be representing the city of Boston. Like, absolutely fair question. It's
Yeah,
like
and then last year was like a wire to wire game. Like,
a couple months after that game, when Halfley had won, it's like he came in. So, yeah, and
Halfley won a bowl game. You did not. Sorry, Bill.
And it seemed to me, dude, you know what's crazy about this press conference? Like, it should have been all about, honestly, those questions about SMU coming in here, red bandana game, and like,
bro, how about the red? How
concept.
about no one asked about the red bandana till like 4 minutes or 5 minutes? It was like the
sun's
fifth question.
out. The sun's out, so we didn't need to. I mean, I think it was crazy to me that we didn't talk about that. And like, there's a lot of context around this. Like Graham was trying to get at, there's some rivalry. Like, there's been some like legitimately heated games with BC winning the first game against SMU, then SMU, winning a close one last year. And then of course you got SMU banners being flown in Quincy Market here in Boston. Like, clearly there's some trolling and there's some like, great fandom. And then you have,
which I love,
the red game. Like, you have so much going into this, and then all of a sudden, I mean, if you're trying to say that we're positive, everyone's positive, that wasn't what obviously the message that was felt after that press conference. So
yeah, and like we kind of like, as like a program who like doesn't like truly like have like a rival anymore. Like we're Notre Dame's rival. No, Notre Dame is our rival. We're not their rival, right? And
not even close.
I guess like Syracuse is kind of like a little bit of a rivalry.
SMU thinks of you as their
rival.
The
SMU thing is like a good thing. It's like it's a fun thing like that.
Hilarious that they're doing those banners in Quincy, and like
I think it's great.
It's a great like fan thing. It's almost like when you do like you pull pranks on like your school, like your school and stuff, like Yale and Harvard does that, It's like, so I don't know, like this whole week should be about that, and like SMU, and then of course honoring Wells Crowther, and then just clearly now the takeaway today, everything we're talking about is what's up, Trevor. So
what's up, Trevor? What's up, Trevor? It was like so aggressive too. It's like, yo.
Yeah. That's where we're at, man. That's where we're at. And it's crazy because I was planning on coming on here and talking about a good amount of the positives that we saw against Notre Dame, but now we're talking about what's up, Trevor, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, your head coach is now taking it out on Mike Gualtieri. We're trying to figure out what's the message to his players, and are they rallying in a positive way? I mean, he talks about how the sun's out, but are they actually positively going into this game of, hey, this is a red bandana game? I don't know how this got lost. I don't know whether it's a lack of marketing, but like, it doesn't seem like there's awareness that this is the red bandana game, the annual game that we use to honor Wells Crowther, and I'm concerned about that because it's one of the best traditions in college football.
And the jerseys suck now too.
And then you have, the change in jerseys, and so it's a lot of things that just aren't great at all.
A lot of distractions.
Yeah. Lack of consensus, lack of focus, lack of vision right now. We've like, I thought after Notre Dame, this could be a big rallying week to, especially with the red bandana game. But it seems like this opportunity to kind of hone on a vision, where we're now at a place where it seems to be the most lack of a vision right now. But we'll see Saturday, I guess.
It also seems like it's like very obviously like super defensive. It's like, oh, like the fans are upset. Well, we're not. Why are you? You shouldn't be upset. Like we're trying our best here. It's like, yeah, I get that. And like, I don't think anyone's saying that they're not trying. You know what I mean? Like, I think that they're trying. I think they're trying their hardest. Like Lewis Bond definitely trying his hardest. Like I think Grayson James is playing with like half of a leg. Like he's trying his hardest. Like I don't think anyone's questioning whether they're trying their hardest.
The effort's there. The effort's there. You saw that the last two games.
Just don't have the talent. Like
They
that's
don't
not
They don't have
but and like okay, injuries, but like your backups, you're like I don't care how many injuries you have, like you shouldn't be decimated to the point where you're 0-11 or 0-8 against your peer opponents. You know what I mean? Like even with all the injuries, like you should still have a team that's capable of like winning some games. And I'll fault like I hate to like point fingers, but like have to point them at Bill. Like you constructed the roster. Unfortunately, like you did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, you had some bad breaks, you had some injuries, you had this, you had a quarterback that suddenly has the yips, but like, you did that. Like, you did that. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't prepared. Like, you named Dylan Lonergan the starter and not Grayson James, which, like, maybe that ruffled some feathers. You lost your whole secondary to injury. You didn't have any better backups. Like, the recruiting class you brought in wasn't exceptional.
We talked about how he brought in no impact players in the portal in the offseason. It's crazy because this offseason this year is going to be, something to really talk about, and it's going to be something, super important for everything that's going in the future. But right now, we're talking about 1-8. We're in a weird position because, in a way, like 1-6. I will say this on some weird way. This is positive. I feel better at 1-8 than I did at 1-6, going off of the last two games. Like, at least like you were saying, Brett, they had effort out there. They showed that. And then when you had a few returning players like Ski and Bam Crouch there in the defense, you saw, okay, these injuries were making massive impacts. But even with these few players back, the roster is not there. It's not even close. And there are injuries still, but it's like, I guess the positive takeaway is the last two games, they showed up. The team rallied around Grayson as much as they could. He's clearly still dealing with an injury. I know they named him a starter against SMU this week, but man, it's tough because you saw them play their hearts out and they weren't close. And then you're going up against another talented SMU team, and it seems like it's already written, at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, you had SMU, then Ja Tech, then Syracuse. Last three. Really, your only hope at a game is Cuse. You're way there,
Yeah, that's been my line of thinking this whole time.
Yeah, well, Cuse, they did just lose to UNC, didn't they? So they're in a similar spot to us, I think.
Yeah, so it's not like an automatic law or not, but it's still a road game, and you're still, they're going to be what, 1-10 probably.
Dude, you got to win that game. That is like.
All right, hold on. This
what's up, Bet?
Hold on.
Wondering, do you have a message for the fans?
I don't like our mood just got super low. So let's bring it back.
I've heard from a lot of fans.
I'm really glad. I'm glad you're down. I'm not down. Nobody's down.
I'm not either.
We're fighting. We're competing.
Let's go.
It's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. Like you show up like once a month or something like that.
Come
in here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know what year you graduated from BC.
Doesn't matter.
This is a program that we're building. Okay. Nobody here's down. We're positive. We're going to show up and play our asses off against SMU.
I'm glad you're positive.
You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is and do what you want to do. We're not down. The sun is up and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing?
That gave me the kick in the ass that I needed. My mood.
Yeah, because I noticed that all of our moods, we were all a little bit down a little bit.
Yeah. Good reminder.
We talk about BC football.
Remember, Jack. Remember, the sun is up. The sun is up.
Sun's up.
Dude,
you're down. The sun is up.
His immediate pan, and then what's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor? And then Trevor, hey, how are you? because he's like mad nervous. I'd be shook too. Imagine if Trevor's just like, what the fuck?
I can't imagine that.
Probably feel like you're in the principal's office getting reamed out. Oh my gosh.
What's up?
This is
Exactly what I
something.
needed. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you, Brett.
Yeah, no problem. Hashtag appreciate all upliftings.
When we get the board, Brett, eventually, you just got to have the "What's up, Trevor."
What's up, Trevor? Yeah,
we got to get the
yeah.
soundboard.
I'm thinking that too. Let me see if I can.
And we're fighting. That's my message to the fans.
I did it.
What's
too
up,
low.
Trevor?
How you doing? Hold on. Let me try it one more time for the fans.
Yeah. For the
What's
fans.
up, Trevor?
How you doing? SMU leads the.
What's up, Trevor? How you doing?
What's up, Trevor?
He's like, oh God. He's like, oh shit. He's like, I was gonna ask him about the Fenway Bowl. Fuck.
Yeah, because he has his question like lined up before like that whole outburst happened. So
I think he went off on Trevor again later, like the value of the ball, or was it what he said? The value.
Yep.
Of
you mean
ball
ball security, Mac? What the fuck are you talking about?
security. Yeah, that thing that we been talking about every.
Yeah, when you fumbled against at the 1 yard line twice.
He's like, why the fuck would I care about the fucking Fenway Bowl, Graham? Graham's like, I don't know, dude. Just seemed relevant.
That was like the highest of the program the last couple of years too. Was the Fenway Bowl win?
Dead ass.
That was awesome.
Dead fucking ass. That was a great win.
Yeah.
2023 was an interesting year because it was like the schedule sucked so badly, and
we should have won like 8-9 games that year.
We should have won like.
We started
8.
with a loss to NIU.
Yeah.
So
started with a loss to NIU. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I always forgot about that. Yeah.
That was insane. Yeah.
And then we went on. We had the path.
Yeah.
The path existed. The path did exist.
The path. The
Tommy was like the king. We were all like,
oh God, yeah, he absolutely was. He talked the talk. We had the path. Then we played Virginia Tech at home, and we got smoked, and
we got wasted.
We got bamboozled, and that was kind of that. And then, things kept going. Next thing you know, me and Cyberlick, we're in Conti Forum, just covering QP. Covering
QP, watching a 20-point win against Fairfield. It's great. Life was good.
Life was good.
Oof.
We were cooking. Shout out Michael Lepre too. I love when Michael Lepre used to drop nuggets. He'd be like, oh, this is BC's highest win differential on opening night since, and he would give you like little nuggets that you could put out there.
Yeah, he'd say QP is one of 2 players in the NCAA to be averaging 15.6 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks per game.
Yeah,
he was good with those nuggets.
He was real good. I used to take those nuggets, throw a couple up.
Yeah,
in anticipation of the game. He was awesome at that. Shout out Mike Lepre.
It's bad when we have to talk about 2023 for some positive boosts, man. Because it's crazy.
A year where you're 500 in
when
football,
we were complaining about only winning 6 or 7 games in football, like that. Those are the good days when we were.
And I wish you could know. I wish you could know when you're in the good old days.
Do you want to know?
Man,
I did a little bit of research.
Nice.
So this year, we are averaging as a defense, we're giving up 33.3 points a game. That's 124th out of 136 teams. So that's very bad.
That's not good. Yeah.
The average must be around
You are correct. You are correct, Jack. That's not good.
What about total yards, Brett?
We've given up 300 points. Total yards, you say?
Like the average yards a game, I feel like it's around 500, right?
Let me get back to you on that. Let me see if I can look that up.
All I know is the last 3 games before Notre Dame, we gave up 500 yards.
Oh, here, I have it right here.
And then
We have given up 416 yards a game.
That's
No.
crazy. That's nuts.
That's a lot.
That's bad, right? That's bad.
It ain't good.
I think that's bad, boys.
That's very bad.
That seems shitty. Some might say. I'm gonna look in contrast to the 2019 Eagles, because the 2019 Eagles, I mean, I think that's the worst defense I remember. So this year they've given up 33.3 points a game. That year they gave up 32.2, so a little bit worse.
Okay.
Who knows? Like maybe we'll have a couple better games and we'll get that average down and we'll beat out that team. That defense. There you go. That defense was giving up 478 yards a game.
Shit.
A game. We're only giving up 415.
Okay.
That's a quarter mile. It's a quarter mile we're giving up on the football field.
Yeah, that's true. The only problem is good math on that, Jack. Love that. The only problem is that team went 6-7, went 4-4 in conference. I mean, they did lose to Kansas, so like that's pretty fucking bad. But at least they're not 1-8.
I mean, no one was 1-8 except you got to go back to 1989, right? So
no, not even 89. 89. I'm pretty sure 89 right? They won. Let's take a look here, fellas.
I think we're on track to 1978 now, because they went 0-11 then, or 0-12.
1978.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know what? You're right. We looked at this. I think it is
1989. 1989. I'm pretty sure they won a fucking game after. Yep, they were 1-4 or 0-4, 1-4. 5, 6, 7. Yep. So they were 1-7, which your graphic was absolutely correct. Then they won. They beat Army. So they were 2-7. So
we haven't been 1-8,
2-9
since.
Bro, good luck finding that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that to you. All I know is that this team fucking sucks. And like the audacity of this man to be like, all good over here. I don't know why the fuck you're asking me that question. We're up here. What the fuck are you up? On what?
Yeah. Not good.
That what are you still riding that Fordham win 2 months later? At least, bro, at least in 2015, at least we had like a cool defense with like cool people on it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we did. We had like 6 NFL players.
Like 6 NFL players. We had fucking Doug Flutie's nephew playing for us.
On our really bad years, we always had like, all right, the defense was horrible, but like at least the offense was pretty good, or the offense was horrible, but the defense was really good. This year is just straight up, both are just horrible.
Both
and
just
then
suck.
You know what the funny thing is? Both offense and defense are horrible, and then freaking kicking games elite.
Elite.
That is the most.
What is that
thing ever, dude?
Dude, and like we just straight up like I feel so bad for Lewis Bond. Like Lewis Bond, like Lewis. I mean, Zay Flowers was wasted too.
Like, put up numbers too with this whole.
I hope he gets drafted and just tells us to F off forever. Like I hope when he does, like, you know how on like Sunday Night Football when they're like Brett Ryder, linebacker, Boston College. I hope that he's like Lewis Bond, wide receiver, whatever fucking high school I went to. I hope he doesn't even mention BC.
Brett, play the clip again. You're on another level right now.
Yeah, you're really bringing us down right now. I think we need a reminder.
Wondering, do you have a message for
no
the
problem.
fans? Obviously, losing to Notre Dame Catholic school rival, 1-8 now in the season BC. I've heard from a lot of fans. They're just really
I'm really glad.
Hold on. What? Dude, I'm noticing it now. Like the way, like,
oh yeah, Mike was the whole
Mike-
time, by the way.
Mike
So-
was filming himself.
Oh, yeah. Did he post that clip, by the way?
I don't know. Probably not. Holy shit,
Oh.
this is fucking beautiful.
Coach, wondering, do you have a message for the fans?
He's also, like,
obviously losing to
very
Notre Dame
genuine.
Catholic school rival, 1-8 now in the season BC. I've heard from a lot of fans. They're just really down.
I'm really glad. You know, I'm glad you're down. I'm not down. Nobody's down. We're fighting. We're competing. You know, it's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. Like you
Does
show
he
up
always,
like once
though?
a month or something like that. You come in here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know what year you graduated from BC, but
Does
this
it
is
matter?
a program that we're building. Nobody here's down. We're positive. We're going to show up and play our asses off against SMU. You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is and do what you want to do. We're not down. The sun is up and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans.
Here it comes.
What's up, Trevor?
SMU leads the
The best part is when he says, "What's the part about the sun?" Let me go back.
And do what you want to do. We're not
Sun's still
down. The
up.
sun is up
Sun's still
and
up.
we're fighting.
I love when he goes, "The sun is up." I wish he was like,
Sun's up.
"The sun is up and we're fucking fighting."
The sun,
I'm
is
I'm
up.
surprised we didn't get an F-bomb in that
The
rant.
sun is up and it's going to be beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this clip. I can tell.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
It's so good. It's so good. I feel bad though because like in that moment Mike must have been like going nuts like internally. Like Mike must have been like I would
Yeah.
like you have to sit there and just eat that. Like that's like a fucking 40-second clip of just like
Yeah. What year did you go? What year did you go to BC?
Brutal.
Brutal stuff.
Also, I've never been to a football press conference, but is it different? Because basketball, it's like the table and we're all sitting down. Is football just like a crowd standing around the podium like that?
It almost feels, yeah, it almost
during the
feels
week, right?
Yeah, so we go Tuesdays and Wednesdays on game weeks, and it's almost like a scrum because like we're all kind of like horseshoed around Bill as he stands at the podium, and you're like
face to face.
You're a couple feet away from him.
Yeah,
and you're straight up asking questions. I mean, some people like are recording or putting their phones like right in his face. It's like right there. So like, it's a very intimate setting. So. But yeah, dude, it's for people that haven't seen the full clip. Go to Eagles Daily Instagram because I posted the whole thing and it's funny. But it's a lot. It's a lot if you want to partake in that mess. But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there Thursday, so we'll see how that one goes.
Are they having one tomorrow? You said they do. Tuesdays
No,
and
just Tuesdays and Thursdays. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
curious to see if he'll address it in any ways because he definitely knows that it's going semi-viral.
Today, this is the most I've ever seen him act that way, but he has blown up at us before. Previously, and like he's kind of gone after everyone in the media at some point, and we kind of just. Like I said, I think it's like, again, him trying to get a message across to fans that, like, obviously he's frustrated, but, it is what it is as far as reporters go. But, yeah, it's...
So Notre Dame happened. The Notre Dame game, I thought was fun for a little bit.
I had a great time.
Into the fourth quarter. I
stayed until 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I had a great time.
We all met up.
Yeah,
we all met up.
Tailgated for a second. I would say up to the fourth quarter, that was the most exciting part of the season for sure. Like those 3 quarters, and it was hilarious how Notre Dame did everything in their power to keep us in that game, missing multiple extra points. Basically their offense. I mean, it was wild.
Yeah, we are gonna do a full postmortem, of course. Continue, Max. Sorry, bud.
No, but it was wild how much in that game we were when we shouldn't have been. And then, I mean, at halftime, I think it was only 17-12 that we were down 5 points, and then we had the ball back. But just couldn't score. It was similar to a lot of other games where I think we've had like over a dozen opportunities to either tie or take the lead in the game. It might be way more than that, and we just haven't done it. I don't think we've ever done that at any point in the season. We're like 0 for 20 plus or whatever when it comes to that, and that's what the whole second half was. Every opportunity in the world to make that even more of a game and the crowd was fantastic, man. Like one of the best crowd scenes I've seen in like multiple years, maybe since the Clemson game back in 2017. Like the student section after that missed field goal, and when we're only down 8 still. I mean, I've never seen the student section and then like the whole stadium that engaged in a game, and that was late. That was like into the fourth quarter. So again, the team just couldn't get over that hump. And I mean, if they did, that momentum in the crowd, that would have been something special, but they just couldn't do it, man.
Oh, look at the boys.
Here we are.
Look at the boys.
Oh,
Look at the boys. There they are.
beautiful day. It was a great day.
Great tailgate scene. It was like that's the most packed I've seen the tailgate lots and maybe ever.
I'm with
honestly.
you. Yeah, I'm with you. It was
whole game
slammed.
day. Great. Whole game day was great, but
It was good. It was good time, good weather. I was, I mentioned this to Mac in the press box. I was having, if you can see it here, I was having a really good hair day.
it was.
Yeah, looks awesome.
Just having a good hair day. Yeah. Yeah. Not too bad.
Not a
Not too
jacket
bad.
though. He was freezing his butt off in the.
Oh yeah, I was after when we were on the field. I was cold.
I bet.
It was freaking. It was cold. It got. I mean, it was. It was chilly.
Yeah.
Not too bad during the day / like most of the game, but at night it got cold.
Yeah. Well, it was a rough end of the night for sure.
We saw Grayson will his way or try to will his way to a I guess you could say a game leading touchdown or whatever, because they were, what was it, 13-10?
It's 12-10.
12-10. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. 12-10. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Hashtag thank you. And then that pick, but it was tough.
That was like he's making really good decisions, and like Lonergan. I don't know what happened to Lonergan, man. Like,
my God, I know.
It seems like he doesn't see the field at all. Like, it seems like he's locked. He knows where he's going to throw the ball before the snap even happens. Like,
he just is unable to read the defense and make quick decisions out there. And then,
which is like what we talked about that he was doing well against Michigan State.
That's why it just doesn't make sense.
And
you saw him be able to do that against Michigan State, and then just like, I don't know, it's just his confidence there is shot. And then you saw him quickly to Grayson, and Grayson's injured. And I mean, I got to give it to Grayson 2 games in a row, like just playing his heart out. But he's injured, so like that whole threat of him being able to run the ball is not there, or just his ability to do that. And then I will say he was a lot better at getting the ball out a little bit quicker this game, which was great to see. But in the end, turnovers and. Yeah, it's just don't have enough. Just don't have enough, man. That's it.
In a different year, a year where we don't suck as bad on both sides of the ball. Like Notre Dame left the door open so many times for us to try to be in the game. Like they missed the field goal, they missed both extra points.
So many opportunities. Yeah.
They had a ton of penalties. Like we had one drive where we were solely moving the ball because there was like a face mask or like a false start or offside or whatever, and we just couldn't. Like we just straight did not have the talent to take advantage of that. And like in last year's team, I think probably if Notre Dame makes those same mistakes, BC probably wins that game.
Oh, we had all the
roster.
We had help from Notre Dame, we had help from the refs, and we just couldn't execute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, but
I know it was tough. It was tough because they were literally right there, like, by all means. Like we don't really, we're not even sure if we want to win this game. Like here.
We talked about this too, Brett, after in the recap after the game, was that, you know, you don't name Grayson the starter. I know you named Grayson the starter for this upcoming game against SMU, but my question is, because we aren't able to see practices, is does that mean that Dylan Larnigan was taking first team snaps all that week? And then also we to kind of bunch that with the fact that he wasn't named the starter at the beginning of the year. This kid now, you're having him try and like come in and be the savior. He's had the least amount of reps that any starter should have had up to this point of the season for any team.
Mhm.
And because he wasn't named the starter at the beginning of the year, he wasn't named the starter in the Notre Dame week. He's probably taking second team reps, probably some first team reps, but not, as the main starter. And then we got like 3 weeks left, and at the point now where this kid who is now being asked to be the savior for your program, or at least for the last couple of games, has not had enough reps and like hasn't been able to develop and gel with the new team that is this year. And I think you saw that on display at Notre Dame too, because my thinking was, man, say he was named the starter at the beginning of the year, say he was named the starter at the beginning of the week, does that game play out differently? And when it came down to a few plays and a few drives, I mean, that's my immediate thought,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just also just very evident that Grayson was like all banged up too. We talked about a post game. First of all, real shout out to you, man. I love the post game clips. That's kind of just become part of our portfolio, so to speak, like our media portfolio, things that we do. But like those have become probably some of the funnest things that we do. Period. They always come out great. You always do a good job editing them. I wish Jack could, be part of that too, but Jack was a little busy, especially against Notre Dame. He was a little preoccupied, I'd say, right, Jack?
Yeah, I was visiting friends, having a good time.
Yeah.
Wreaking havoc in the stadium. Me, but
that's what you do.
That's what I do. That's what I bring to the table.
Jack, would you agree?
Mac produces the content. I do other stuff.
Jack, I know you were in that kind of close to the student section. Would you agree, like after that missed extra point to keep it a 1-score game, that was like a crazy, crazy scene? As far as, were you still in the stadium at that point?
Yeah, I was in the stadium till after Jeremiah Love's second touchdown. But it was a crazy scene. It was great. Like I said, it's like it felt like this sort of like destiny type of game that a different team would have totally pounced on and taken advantage of, and we just did not have the horses to even do that when we got all those breaks.
Yeah,
it's tough because we even with that lack of talent, we still had like 2 drives inside of Notre Dame's 30 that we didn't score on. We didn't take the points on that 4th and 2 from like the 25, and then Grayson threw the pick, which is like his one bad decision of the game, which is terrible feeling. But
speaking of our content, Brett, because we kind of, it's good that we started this like kind of halftime thing we do in the press box. We'll do it again at the SMU game. But I was saying how like you're saying, Jack, that opportunity where it felt like everything was falling in place for BC to pull out this incredible upset, and an upset that not only would like, I think we said this at the beginning of the year. Hey, would you rather like go 6-6 or like have a horrible season but beat Notre Dame? And like I think a lot of us were like, yeah, then beat Notre Dame. And it almost felt like this could be the one game that just totally makes this season something to like look back positively on. Yeah. And we said in the halftime breakdown, like this could be the 3rd time that Boston College, when we talk about this Holy War rivalry, where they could ruin Notre Dame's chances of going to the national championship or going to the playoffs. And so it seemed like all the stars were aligning, and in the context of this horrible season, that this could be our moment. And we had every opportunity and everything happened our way for us to pull that off, and we just fell flat like we always do when the time in the moment matters most, which was just
Jack, I saw you just responded to YouTube. I don't think he's gonna see that. I've
Oh,
had
is that a
that.
different? Is that a different chat?
Yeah, so it like
Ah.
he's coming from Twitter. Yeah, so Jack's question back to you: what's the price now? Which I'm curious about too.
Yeah.
There should not be a season ticket price gouging
I think I paid $250 before the season.
for what for one ticket.
For one season, yeah, for one ticket, which I don't. That was my first time ever buying the season tickets because I had the young alumni like deal or whatever. But I thought that was gonna like cover like be worth like the price of, like 6 home games, like given we were like hosting Notre Dame, Clemson, SMU.
Yeah,
I don't think it is, honestly. Like I think I heard the get-in price got them like $60 or $70 or something for Notre Dame. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be, what it's been for the other home games.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
6,000?
Oh, for the 50-yard line seats. Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, go to Section K. Section K is way cheaper.
Yeah.
Go sit up top.
Section U is where my season tickets are, and they are not even close to that.
It went from $350 to 6,000.
Yeah.
Oh, is that because they're doing? That's probably because of the new proposed plans of like the luxury seating, right?
Oh well, yeah,
That
those
they're
are
coming
going to
out
be
with.
Yeah,
But
those are-
I'm sorry, but even still, $6,000 for that?
that's insane. Yeah.
Are you high? Not you, Beach Stan. You're cool, but Blake James, are you high?
I was thinking the same thing, Jack. Though.
Oh my god!
The
Holy
Notre
shit.
Dame or SMU tickets I was gonna get my money back
ridiculous.
for the season tickets, and if BC was a decent team with a good record, I mean, those tickets would have been like maybe $500, $600 a pop, but they took a nosedive with this season. So
Yeah, because those tickets probably would have been like the Notre Dame ticket alone.
yeah, for
would
sure.
have been. Oh my god, $6,000 to watch Bill O'Brien yell
You should
for
see the
3
price
hours.
for the new renovation seats. You have to make thousands of dollars of donations just to get it's which is good. They need to get revenue.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Oh,
Fucking
so you
awesome.
can buy the $12 Budweiser cans and then but in your own special area. Not that yeah. Checks out.
Perfect.
Checks out.
Perfect. That what a perk. So so you're paying $350 right now for which is probably great seats. Like, I wonder where are you gonna go? Because I wouldn't pay $6,000. I mean, I wouldn't do that. $6,000.
Get those.
Crazy. So are those changes confirmed happening? Like, do we know
It's
that?
happening. Those are happening, and that's like phase 1 apparently. So, where I think
I hate it.
I think Blake James was on a podcast recently with Meter, confirming that they're doing that.
State-run media, man. That's a state-run media podcast.
And so
Yeah.
that's that confirmation, but it's on their website, and we're at least doing that. But to me, it seems everything right now is the worst timing with everything that BC's doing. You know, we talked about how they needed to do stuff like this and needed to build momentum and need to invest. But it seems like when you have a 1-8 team trying to find donors and trying to get the donor class into the stadium and all these things and advertisers and sponsors, it's bleak looking at that from a sales point of view.
I gotta interject for a second. Beej Stan, you see his picture? Do you know who took that pic? Do you know who took that picture?
It's Mikey G. I know that picture. I've seen the picture.
Mike Altieri is a fucking icon.
Hashtag
he's a big fan of the guy.
Yep. I just want to throw that out there.
Just win. Appreciate all
whatever you want to put in there for whatever context. Works for everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully they secured all that money before the season started, and when they sell the Bill O'Brien momentum. Because if I was a millionaire, I'm certainly not donating right now. So
I'd rather go buy Patriots tickets.
Yeah,
Patriots are back.
Oh, dude, we're so back. Yeah,
Earl Grant and the basketball team.
I wish this was Pat's podcast, but
yeah. Speaking of not back,
Oh
back.
man.
They're back in the sense the season started, but they're not back.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys,
Tough way to
this
start,
thing-
man. Tough way to
I
start.
this is
Here we go.
this is the first
Justice for
first-
Mike G. All right, so let me kick this off.
kick off basketball, Brett, because it is going from one negative to another negative here.
Very tough. It was it's very typical with the Earl Grant led team. They start off slow. The offense is slow. I think they had like 7 points with like 12 minutes remaining in the half. So it was like 7 points in 8 minutes, give or take a little bit. FAU at one point was up 20-10, and they were like hanging around a little bit and like whatever, but it was always like a 7 to 10 point differential. Then they went on a little run, brought it within one, and then of course the technical difficulties happened, and they must have hit a 3 when the screen went blank. So we were down 4 at halftime. Not sure if that actually happened, but
yeah,
we had no evidence. No evidence.
Yeah, none. But the second half, let me finish the first half for myself. Chase Forte, I thought played very well. I also thought Marco's like weirdly a nice fit. Like Marco like weirdly plays well. Like Marco's like a pretty good player.
He was a pro.
True.
He was
for like what
in the Adriatic League or whatever he had, but
for 2 years was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like a year or two.
Maybe.
But he's like weird. He like weirdly fits like nicely. I'm kind of looking forward to having him. But yeah, I thought Chase Forte played well. Really sucked that he had to miss both those free throws in overtime.
I mean, we shouldn't even been in overtime.
Shouldn't have been in overtime. You go 50 seconds. Payne dribbles the ball off his foot, goes out of bounds, but then they say it didn't go out. It wasn't out of bounds. It was the fact that it was a 10-second violation. I don't understand. I don't understand with these presses why it is not encouraged to stay back with the ball handler and work the ball up as a tandem. Why he was left alone on an island in FAU. That FAU defender actually did exactly what you're supposed to do and defend him to the sideline so that he doesn't have the full court. So shout out to whoever that FAU player was, because that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing, by the way, I put this link in the tweet that's going viral right now. So like our fucking views are through the roof. So what's up to everybody? Like,
what's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor? Welcome.
What's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor? Yeah, so like that happened. They score up 3. Now we're up 3 with like I think it was like 40-ish seconds or something like that. 30 something.
Yep.
Throw the ball away for like I just don't understand why we continue to struggle with these like inbounds on the press. Just completely airmail the ball, throw it right into FAU's hands. Guy comes down, easiest 3-point conversion of all time, bangs it. We go to overtime. I knew we were gonna lose. Once we went to overtime.
Yeah, go to overtime. That's why you go for the win regulation when you're the away team. Like going to overtime, especially like when you lose all that momentum, it's just never ideal. And I agree. I had zero faith as soon as we went to overtime that we do it again.
Yeah.
You blow a 5-point lead like that, it's over. Once you go to overtime, it's freaking over, man. That was a brutal. So this was my first. Yesterday was my first like day covering basketball because I'm going to cover regularly this year. And for the context, I was at Conte for the women's game, and they played so well till, of course, the last moment, and then blew the game to Holy Cross. And then I go immediately turn on the men's game, and I'm like, they're up 5, and then I don't understand. This is something that obviously Earl Grant's. This has been the biggest criticism of him his entire duration at BC, but he has a timeout in his pocket, and we get trapped in the backcourt. Your center gets trapped in the backcourt, and you don't call a timeout, turn over the ball over, and then you turn the ball over again. You go to overtime. You still have the timeout, by the way. You have another timeout in overtime. You have a chance to tie the game with a 3-point shot, and you don't call a timeout to set up a play. So we asked him in the presser, and I guess same non-answer, but it just was I guess we shouldn't be shocked with all the disaster that's been BC sports and trying to finish out games, but this was just on another level, another way to just start off the season on the wrong foot. It was horrible.
Yeah, I mean the middle 30 minutes of that game were honestly pretty great because they got really sped up. FAU did a great job. They're a mid-major team. They have a mid-major team, but they have like high major profiles in terms of their athleticism. I thought I was really impressed with them. They really did a good job speeding us up, turning us over, and forcing a lot of bad shots in those first 5 minutes, which led us to going down.
Yeah.
Dude, but I mean we were up 9 with 5 minutes left, and then up 5 with under a minute to go, and it's brutal. I mean, FAU kind of brought like token pressure all game, like kind of pressure, bringing like some full court press just to like keep us honest, I guess. And I mean, what any like typical Division I team does is like they give it to their point guard, they clear out, and he just ISOs, brings the ball up, no problem. You can't do that when a team's like down 5, trying to force a turnover, like doubling you in the backcourt. You can't do that same thing, which is what they're trying to do with Fred Payne. And it just seems like they have no game plan at all of how to address that. And which is frustrating. I mean, I get it's a new group of guys, but we've had this problem with other groups of guys with Earl as well, which is, not what you want at all. So, overall, it's a really frustrating game. I was thinking this during the game and after, if we walked away from that game with any sort of win, like a 1-point win or a 10-point, I don't know, that would have been a huge positive for me. Like FAU, like they're not the same team that went to the Final Four 3 years ago, but I mean, you heard it on the broadcast. It's a great home court, really good home court advantage, great crowd, and so I was like, when Bowden Caffey hits that 3 to put us up 9 with like 5 minutes left, I started writing my notebook, question I'm gonna ask Earl in the event that we win, and of course I had to cross them all out a minute later because we gave 2 straight threes. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game.
What were some of the questions that you were going to ask them if they had won? Do you remember?
It's like pretty basic. Like, it's a new group. Like, what did you learn about this group?
Yeah.
What do you think of the home crowd? How are you able to adjust?
Yeah.
How are you able to like stay composed, which they obviously didn't. Things like that. But of course, they let us down. But I thought there were some isolated positives that we could take. Like we mentioned Chase Forte, did not look good against UConn at all. Really, I thought played really well. He passed the ball well. He ran the offense very well. He was great on defense. Kapke, I mean, he ended up he came with the bench. He played starter minutes last night, and I think he was 17 and 8. He looked really good at 3 threes. So he definitely keeps the defense honest in ways that Hastings doesn't. I thought the rim defense is really good. They forced a lot of misses at the rim. Hastings had 4 blocks and only like 17 minutes of game time. So there were positives for sure, but it's just like you keep going back to the same thing that it always is, and it's like a late game management. Yeah. We saw it last night. We saw it against like UNC last year where we had a chance to upset them. We've seen it in previous years against like Florida State, Wake Forest, Florida State again that year. It just keeps coming back to the same thing.
NC State, right? Too.
NC State, yeah.
It's hard to get past that because it's college basketball. Like you're going to consistently deal with that situation, like blowing big leads and having close. It's tough to get past it when
it's a game of runs.
They haven't proven to do that, but there was some. Kapke was definitely for me the most positive. Like off the bench, having like over 17 points or something like that. Like
Oh, not even close. Yeah,
Like,
he
I'm
was
trying to see
absolutely.
if they maybe run him into the starting lineup or thoughts on that, guys. But like, yeah, they played well enough to beat that FAU team. They just didn't, you know.
I know they're the better team for 30 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes plus of that game, and like you said, it's just. I mean, they basically went from down. They were down 23 to 13, I think. Like, I don't know, 7 minutes into the game, and then they're up 9 with 5. Like they're plus 20 in that span. Like, and like you said, right, it's a
Yeah.
game of runs, obviously, so you can't
Yeah.
cut out the part of the game that you like. But I mean, they're clearly the better team, and it's just one, coaching mistakes. 2, your best player shot 4 for 14 in regulation and forgot how to shoot free throws, which is a whole other thing. But yeah, fucking brutal, man. I mean, not the way. I mean, we put out our predictions. Like, we all predicted we all were very bullish on this team, and we could be eating crow pretty soon if this doesn't get fixed.
I kind of have a feeling that it's not going to get fixed. Like I don't want to be super negative, but it's just like when you've seen this movie and you've seen the ending this many times already, it's kind of hard to really think that the ending is going to change. Now look, like I see like what they wanted to build, and I definitely saw it come to fruition last night in terms of like they wanted to get more athletic, they wanted to get more length, they
Which
wanted
they
to get
were, and
more scoring,
they
and
looked way better on
yeah,
defense.
yeah,
I
they
mentioned
looked,
the rim
they
defense,
did,
but also on the
they did,
perimeter than at any
yeah,
point last year, I thought.
Yeah.
But
100%. But it's just like, like Max said, like, it's college basketball. You're going to playing close games down to the wire, and you got to be able to close teams out. And we've seen these years, like they handicap themselves of like 3 to 4 wins in each season because they can't close teams out. And in a season like this, where, you're looking at a ceiling of what, 16, 17 games is like your max anyways. So like these 50-50 games and swing games that you lose, like, now you're looking at 14, 15 wins. And like, that's kind of tough. It's, I don't think that stuff's going to change. Like, that's how he is as a coach. That's how he runs it. And we've been wondering about the timeout thing for years, and we've been wondering about the sets, the offensive sets. We've been wondering about breaking the press. We've all this stuff. We've been wondering about this for years. And, even when I asked them about, the end of the game stuff and how he's going to fix it, and she's like, well, we're not looking in the past. Last year was last year. This is a new team. And it's like, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still doing the same shit with a new team. So what are you going to do to change that? So it's tough.
Yeah. I know. I will say, like, another kind of, so the first 7 minutes of the game, they went down big. They just looked like a mess. FAU was getting whatever they wanted in terms of on defense. I thought Chase Forte did a really good job running the offense. I mean, he had 4 assists in the first half. Fred Payne had 7 assists on the game. So I thought the half court did look a little bit better in terms of what they did. When they were able to get to like Bowden Kapke in the middle and like basically switch sides on offense, like they get some much better looks than I thought they did last year. Yeah, I mean, we've been singing the same song since we started doing those basketball podcasts, Brett, like 2 years ago, and it's tough. I will say though, I mean, looking ahead of the out of conference schedule, I mean, going to the FAU game, I think we're actually like 2-point underdogs in terms of the sport books. I mean, I'm looking at the next 5-6 games. I mean, I guess like based on like what we saw an improved team, albeit with the same kind of sort of clothing problem. But I still think there's a pretty good chance that we win 8-9 games during the out of conference schedule.
Sure.
FAU is one of those toss up games that I had that I was like banking like, oh, we'll split these. But I mean, yeah, Citadel, home, Central Connecticut, Temple, Hampton, Davidson, Harvard. All 6 of the teams are below FAU on KenPom, and you got a lot of those. You got 5 of those 6 at home. So I think there's a world where they do respond. And I think if one thing you can say about Earl Grant's teams is that they're always like they're not really ones to to quit on Coach Grant and like piss away a season So in that way I'm still a bit bullish on at least the out of conference part of the schedule. I mean, once we get the ACC play, who knows? I mean, the top of the ACC is really good this year. But I mean, I'm looking at it now on ESPN. Like we got Citadel, Central Connecticut, Temple, Hampton, Davis, and Harvard. Those are all worse than FAU according to KenPom. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, like you said, you kind of handicap yourself with like the end of game stuff. But I don't know.
You're not wrong, Jack. I feel like your assessment here, like in a normal world, this is only the first game and they went to overtime and they probably should have won the game. And you're thinking this could, for a normal program, you should still be able to look positively on this season. I feel like just we're coming from that more context of this is exactly the same thing we've been seeing for the last same thing under Earl Grant, where you can't close out close games and you can't trade set plays and you don't call timeouts when you should. And it's just the same thing. So if they lost it in a different way, I feel like we would be like normal, like, hey, we can have a very positive season. It's the fact that they lost that way.
Yeah, like if they lost by 8 points and like it's just like they were
right,
kind of just like not able to come all the way back. But like you said, it's the way they go up 9, they go up 5 the minute left, and they choke away. I totally get it.
Mood's down again. I think we got to give the people what they want.
That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing? SMU leads the.
Oh shit. My bad.
Coach, wondering, do you have a message for the fans? Obviously, school rival, 1-8 now
For the
in
fans.
BC. I've heard from a lot of fans. They're just really
I'm really glad. I'm glad
He
you're
said, "I'm
down.
really
I'm not
glad."
down. Nobody's down. We're fighting. We're competing. It's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. Like you show up like once a month or something like that.
Down
you come in
team,
here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know what year you graduated from BC, but this is a program that we're building.
Okay.
Nobody here's down. We're positive. We're going to show up and play our asses off against SMU. You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is and do what you want to do. We're not down. The sun is up and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing? SMU leads the.
There we go. We're winning 20 games. We're winning 20 games. I'm back.
20 games minimum. That was a blip. That was a learning moment for Earl and the guys. They were just exercising some demons, really getting it out of the system.
Earl's gonna learn from that one for sure. He'll adjust.
Still under God. We're under God. Get your
Under
fucking merchandise.
Eags.shop.
Eags.shop. Buy fucking merchandise. Stop being cheap. Support the brand.
We clearly need support here.
the
We need to
team.
get Brett his soundboard so he can. What's up, Trevor? Like, we
What's up,
need
Trevor?
sales. Sure.
Yeah, I need the soundboard. Fuck it. We'll start donating like 15% of the proceeds to Friends of the Heights. Buy some fucking t-shirts.
We should donate the proceeds to Beach Stand for his season tickets.
There you go. Beach
Poor
Stand's
guy.
gonna get
Poor
some
guy.
chicks. He's getting what's the term when they move a bunch of people into like a downtrodden area and make it nicer, like
Gentrification?
part of this? Yeah, they're gentrification. They're gentrifying Alumni Stadium. That's
The
fucked up.
gentrifying Alumni Stadium.
It's fucked up.
Totally, man.
I don't appreciate that. Not
No.
my alumni.
push out
Hashtag
the
not my
riffraff.
alumni. Not my alumni stadium.
Mm-mm.
Appreciate all alumni.
Appreciate all alumni. Buy the fucking merch. It's really cool too. Like, take a look at it. It's like Earl Grant. It's Earl Grant and Jesus.
I gotta
Like, look at their shoes. He's got the sandals. Earl Grant got some New Balance. They got the sunglasses. It's hilarious. Under God.
Under God.
Buy the merch.
Brett, I hate to be the guy that always, when we wrap up the podcast, but predictions for the red bandana game
Who fucking cares?
for the graphic. As we wrap up, what's up, Trevor?
$27-24 BC.
For Wells. For
For
Wells.
him.
I like that.
Why,
I like
why
that.
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up,
Mac, what do you
Trevor?
think?
You know what? Because Bill pumped me up today. Brett, we got what's up, Trevor, going on, this whole thing. We're gonna have to end this with a clip, by the way. I'm feeling 21-20 Boston College for Wells. Just win.
Wow.
Michael Thierry,
Wow.
just win. We got 2 win predictions for this weekend. BC beats SMU at home.
Wow. I thought I was going to be the positive one with my prediction, but I guess not. No, yeah, I mean, they've shown up the past 2 weeks. I think they're going to show up again. I don't think they're going to lose 41-10 like they did to Clemson. I don't think they're going to lose to UConn, but whatever. Obviously, but I think they stand up. I think it's like a close-ish game, and I think SMU, similar to what Notre Dame does, pulls away a bit in the fourth quarter. I'm going to say 31-24 SMU.
Realistic. Actually, that is very positive, Brady Jack. If you're going to be the realistic one, that is pretty.
I thought I was going to be the positive one of the three of us. I guess not.
I can't vote. I can't predict against.
Jack's so base sometimes, dude. Swear to God.
We got to do this for Wells. We got to have one freaking good win, dude. It has to happen.
Yeah.
It has to happen.
Yeah, I mean, unless just they really just like hate American heroes. It's crazy.
Mm.
Makes you think.
Let's think.
That's all I got, Brett.
Yeah, that's all for me.
I don't got shit.
Do you want to close this? Maybe we should let Bill take it away at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From me to you, episode
I'm wondering, do you have
40.
40 in the books.
Big 40.
See that? With that, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Coach, wondering, do you have a message for the fans? Obviously, losing to Notre Dame, Catholic school rival, 1-8 now in the season BC. I've heard from a lot of fans. They're just really
I'm really glad. You know, I'm glad you're down. I'm not down. Nobody's down. We're fighting. We're competing. You know, it's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. Like you show up like once a month or something like that. You come in here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know what year you graduated from BC, but this is a program that we're building. Okay. Nobody here's down. We're positive. We're going to show up and play our asses off against SMU. You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is and do what you want to do. We're not down. The sun is up and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing? SMU leads